Hey dude, we haven't been to our OnX Off-road pond course in a very long time.
That's true. The last we were using this course, we were getting Bronco Raptors on 37s, fully locked, stuck in this course, and it had just gotten so rutted out we decided against continuing to use it. But now we're taking this Honda Talon 1000X through our course, and we haven't been back here in a long time.
Dude, I'm scared. This is like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, if nothing else, we can see it obviously needs a little bit of trimming. But right now we're going through Dirty Deeds, which used to be filled up with water, but I think the ground is hardening a little. And at the moment, I'm in two-wheel drive.
No way.
So I got through the first obstacle.
I just got a little bit of Dirty Deed on me.
First obstacle down in two-wheel drive. I'm sure at some point here we're gonna need to switch into four. But we haven't seen how things look back here in a long time.
I have no idea what to expect, dude. Thomas' demise might be insane.
Yeah, and we have been getting a lot of rain recently, but the hope is if the course isn't too bad, we could start using it again.
Yes. Rear tire is buried. Oh, I got water in my shoes. Dude, I feel a tiny bit like Camel Trophy. Go, go, go.
And then we're gonna get pitched to the side a little bit. Ooh.
Oh, you got a grasshopper.
Yeah, we picked up some passengers.
Dude, this machine is pretty basic, huh?
Yeah, that's true. This is one of the more affordable Honda side-by-sides, but you can still see we've got a couple nice features. This has got a sport mode, and because this is a 6-speed dual clutch paired to a 999cc 105 horsepower parallel twin, we've got an automatic and a manual mode. Right now I'm in the manual mode because I actually really like shifting gears on these. There's a launch mode, which is pretty cool, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And up the hill here, I'm gonna take off, paddle shift a little bit, because one of the fun things about this side-by-side is that
oh no!
it's pretty quick. I mean, obviously there's a lot of faster, sportier side-by-sides out there, but this one is a lot of fun, especially for the money.
I thought you were jumping that cliff, actually.
No, we won't jump over the cliff, but we will roll down it.
Okay. So dude, so far, I mean, when we're in a pickup truck or an SUV, some of this stuff is already a little challenging, but not for this machine.
No, not so far, but we'll see how it goes later on.
Well, David's Folly is next because it's a very tight turn, but this is a two-seater, which is pretty compact.
Exactly, and if we get down that one, no problem. I say we drive up the hard part here too.
Yes.
Like you said, Andre, this is a pretty compact machine.
Yes.
Which means, even though in a lot of vehicles we've had to make a 3-point turn there,
not on this one.
Full lock, no problem at all. And it's definitely a little overgrown back here as well. I'll tell you what though, since that was so easy, why don't we pop up the hill here?
I think we have to.
Four-wheel drive, and I put it into the lower gear set. I've seen a lot of things scrape there as far as breakover.
Yeah.
Obviously a side-by-side like this, it's not going to be as big of an issue.
I've also seen stuff struggle, right? Kind of break traction, right?
Yeah, and so far no problem with our 28-inch Kenda tires. We've got about 12.8 inches of ground clearance according to the spec sheet, 14.6 inches of travel on the front suspension, and 15.1 in the rear. So we're doing a little bit of rock crawling and later on some mud bogging, very light on this right now, but this would make for a really good high-speed machine.
Absolutely.
Labor Day is the last big push before the trails begin to cool down. If you're headed out, do it right with OnX Off-road. Use it to map legal and available trails, find camping zones, and plan your full entire weekend all from one app. Right now, OnX Off-road is offering 50% off new premium and elite memberships. Just use the code LD50 at checkout. LD50 at checkout.
Let's take a closer look at the machine we're using today, this Honda Talon 1000X. It's a two-seater.
Exactly, and it's very compact. We've had it for what, over a year now, right?
Yeah, roundabout, if I believe.
Yeah,
correctly.
and it's kind of all blacked out, so it kind of blends into, it's a great camera vehicle for off-roading, right?
Yeah, you can kind of hide it a little bit in the background if you need to, and we use this a lot on shoots, especially around here at the ranch. But we can walk through a couple specs on this. For one, we've got 28-inch tires, front and rear. They are staggered a little bit in their width, though.
Exactly, so the front is a 9-inch width. These are Kanda tires, and the rear is an 11, so it can put down that power in the back a little bit more effectively.
And this model has Showa shocks, which is still a nice name brand suspension. A lot of motorcycles that I've ridden that use Showa suspension, they've been around for a long time. They do a good job. If you want to upgrade to some Fox suspension, you can pay a couple grand more and get this exact same vehicle with different colors and that upgraded suspension. But this one is a little more entry level, right around $20,000, which for a side-by-side these days is actually not that much.
Exactly, because I've recently driven a couple of other high-performance side-by-sides with pricing near 40 grand or above 40 grand.
And something else I like about this Talon is the dual clutch transmission. That, for me personally, makes this a little bit more engaging to drive. And we've even, as Andre's showing, got paddle shifters, which is fun. So it almost feels like you're in a little bit of a sports car.
Nathan's crack is next.
Yeah, and in between here and there, once our camera side-by-side is out of the way, I'm gonna open up the taps a little bit again, because that's my favorite thing about this vehicle, personally. Time to open it up a bit. Yeah, this is a fun side-by-side. Again, it's not super fast, but it's fun. And here we are approaching Nathan's crack once again. Super overgrown. We've got a fair bit of rain.
Maybe we need to move one of those tree branches.
I think we could skirt around it for now.
No, but for people behind us, you know? Hold on, here.
Strung like bear. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go back into low gearing, but we'll try this in two-wheel drive. I don't think this side-by-side will have any problem.
Yeah, just nice and easy, right?
Exactly. There are some roots, some rocks. It's kind of a steep dive in and a steep climb out.
Yes.
But once again, traction, no problem, two-wheel drive. The rear end on this is always locked up.
Yeah.
So we've always got that good traction there.
So now we just have to meander here a little bit, right?
Yeah, and next up is Cottonwood Creek, which is one of the more difficult things on this course, and one of the ones that is possibly more susceptible to the rain we've gotten recently, and was one of the obstacles that made us stop running this course.
Exactly. Ooh, there's water down here too, dude.
Oh wow, that's kind of new. Look how green it is here.
It's very green.
It's funny coming back here. It feels like an abandoned artifact of our past.
Yes.
See how overgrown it is in Cottonwood Creek.
It looks once again like Jurassic Park.
The first time, when we first started running this, it wasn't really that difficult. And then we ran so many vehicles through it, including some big trucks like a mega cab Cummins.
Yeah.
Things got pretty rough in here.
We're sinking. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, we're bottomed out. All right, let's back up.
I think we're high centered.
Yeah, so we might have to do some winching.
Let me get out. I saw your rear tire smoking, which I think means there's a rock there.
Right on. What do you think? You want to give me a little shove from the front?
Hold on. Your rear tire is buried. Oh, I got water in my shoes. By the way, Salewa.
Not the Salewas.
We're going backwards, right?
That's my goal.
Okay. No.
Here, if you want to get out of the way, I kind of want to saw the wheel a little bit and see if it'll move at all.
Yes.
So nothing in reverse.
The smoke is actually the water coming off the exhaust.
Oh, but maybe.
Damn, dude.
It's able to move a little bit.
More. Try it again.
Huh?
Try it again. Passenger again. Forward.
It's in pretty good. Yeah, I think it's beach, so we might have to use our other side-by-side to winch us forward a little.
Do we have any rattlesnakes here?
Ah, no, of course not.
Okay.
So looking at it from here, it's pretty obvious why it bottomed out, and I think a line further toward the tree would have saved us from that, but the grass is so tall in here that before we ran through it, there really wasn't much to look at to give you an indication of how the ground was underneath. Andre's even having a hard time finding anything solid in the grass here because it's so thick.
Here you go.
Yeah, let's see. If we can fill in these holes a little bit, we might be able to get through. You can tell that this was not what I thought I was going to be doing today when I came to work.
Hey, Kase.
Hence my my best white shirt that I'm wearing. Pretty nice. Let's see if that moves us at all. Man, it really doesn't want to go. We're just very beached on this side.
I don't think that wood helped.
No, it didn't seem to.
That wood didn't help. All right, here. Let me bring the recovery rig. Hey, Kase, can you look at my winch? I see it. Let me take off my expensive watch.
Yeah, probably smart.
Should probably get gloves. We're gonna do a small pull.
All right. We found a spot to hook to on the Honda. Andre's gonna see if we can give me a pull backward. Woo. Wow, looking at it now. Oh.
Stop!
Cool. All right, well, we got out, but man, it is not too good in there.
What do you think?
Andre, you are man of the year for putting yourself through that. The grass was covering it when we first rolled in, but this was kind of what we were dealing with last time, and one of the reasons that we stopped running the course really is on camera. It didn't look like that much, but in practice, some of this is rutted out, it's deep, it's sticky, and it gets vehicles stuck like you would not believe. Or like you might believe because you just saw it.
Do you see that rock?
Yeah.
Your rear differential was sitting on it.
Yeah, and you could feel it.
So maybe I need to move it. Let me move it to the side.
What difference does it make?
What the hell is this? No, it's not a rock.
I don't know what to call that, Andre. Yeah, we'll see if maybe getting as close to the tree as we can will get us through.
Okay, let's try it.
Do you want to jump in?
No.
You're gonna film from the outside?
Yes.
In four-wheel drive, all set up to go. Let's see if I can take a line.
Go.
Further off to the side. Oh yeah. Missed tree, got through, just had to pick the right line, but man, that wrong line choice when you couldn't see what was underneath made things take a lot longer. What do you think, Andre?
I think that looked easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we cleared out some grass.
yeah, we did. Well, I'll spot you.
Sounds
I don't
good.
think I can get in there.
Yeah, you're gonna need a pressure washer, Andre. Once again, it is really overgrown. I'm gonna roll over the log here on the left. See it hopping
And go,
down.
go, go.
And then we're gonna get pitched to the side a little bit. Ooh,
Oh. No, no.
don't want to hit that
Oh my
too
God.
fast because that got us pitched over pretty far, but we got through it.
Wow.
Yeah, Cottonwood still in pretty bad shape.
That's deep. That got a little tippy.
Yeah, it sure did. I didn't want to use too much momentum and go into it fast and tip it over, but man, yeah, it's still
here.
pretty deep in there.
Come here. So normally I think we cut a little bit more passenger, but look at this, that's very deep.
Yeah, and it's a tough call because going more passenger, the hill is a little bit more sloped, but this has gotten dug out so
Yeah.
much. I mean, a lot of times I think if you slide driver and maybe try and hit it a little more dead on than
Yeah.
where I was at, it would be better. But yeah, Cottonwood is still pretty.
But there's still that
Tough.
log like you talked about.
Yep.
All right. What about Tommy's demise?
I think,
We may have
You
to
know-
bypass it.
well, yeah, we could try the easy side of it, which last we were running wasn't that easy.
No.
I definitely don't think it's worth trying the hard side because we've gotten stuck once, and that's just going to get us stuck again.
Okay, well, let's go try it. Counting out towards Tommy's demise. Oh yeah. That's Tommy's demise, and that's the bypass. Tommy's demise looks very deep and really overgrown. And then Kase is gonna show you guys the bypass.
It's kind of hard to evaluate it without running over some of this grass. But last we were running this was easier than that still.
Yeah.
But not that easy. I think it's probably worth a try.
Yeah, I would say so.
This is one that's not so off camber, so I could hit it with a little bit more momentum
Okay.
than some of the others in Cottonwood Creek,
Okay.
and I bet we get through it.
Dude, I feel a tiny bit like Camel Trophy. You know?
Exactly, we just need a little more chest hair.
No, but I'm not as cool as those guys, dude. They
No
were
one is.
doing it with old vehicles in the 70s.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They were winching all day long. But you're a co-driver of the year for jumping out, wading
Thanks.
through the mud. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing an off-road shoot today, and I wore my nicest shirt, which was a bad idea.
No, that's okay. My Salevas are doing good, and also my jeans had to be replaced anyway. So,
Now, what do you think, Andre?
where's my mic? Oh, it's here. Okay.
What do you think, Andre? I feel like a little momentum through here might not be a bad idea.
Well, you don't want to slip either.
Yeah, I
So
think.
I would approach it slowly, and then once we have footing.
yeah, once we start on it, we'll get going pretty good. Let's give it a rip.
Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
easy. Made a light work of that. Nice. Well,
I think we exit this way, right?
exactly. Yeah, there's only really one obstacle remaining.
Home free?
Home free. Let's peek over the hill.
Oh, wow. It's scary.
Again, look at that. That's crazy. The grass is so deep.
And so thick.
We have no idea what we're driving into.
But we know that bottom is a little soft.
We know it's definitely soft, so this is going to be another one where I think some momentum is going to be important.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my you-know-what bar.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Once again, it's been the theme of today is having no idea what we're driving into because look how tall the grass is.
Which is
That grass
actually-
is as tall as you, Andre.
I know, but this is not. We're doing this because we own this place.
Yeah.
But if this was the wilderness, we would not recommend this.
No, for sure. We're tearing up our own grass. So let's see. Once we dip in. Woo! Nice, Andre. Well,
We did it.
we got through it. A little little bit of winching involved.
You got a grasshopper.
Yeah, we picked up some passengers on our way through the grass.
Woo, we did
But
it.
here we are at the top of Home Free Hill for the first time in how long do you think,
Many
man?
months.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I did this in the Sherp in the winter time, but that doesn't count because it was winter.
Yeah.
It was the Sherp.
so it's been a while, but we're at the top of Home Free Hill. Yeah, I think we're seeing once again.
Okay, you film now. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'll grab the camera. I owe you lunch for sure.
Ugh.
But I think we're seeing once again why it is that we stopped running that course, because if we're having a winch, two-seater side by side because it's getting beached
Yeah.
on the mud,
That's
then there's not that many passenger cars or even pickup trucks that we're gonna want to run through that.
How's my helmet? It's
Andre, look at that. You are a man of the 4x4
It says I conquered
community.
I got it, but I think it should say I conquered
You conquered the mud.
the mud.
Yeah, for real. We're gonna have to get you through the car wash.
Okay.
So what do you think, Andre? Are we gonna start running Cottonwood again?
I think we have to have capable vehicles.
Yeah.
So I don't think a stock like 4Runner or even Wrangler.
No.
It needs to be modified, unless we do a bunch of work, right?
Yeah.
On this.
And that is an option. We could try and go through and actually restructure the course and make it good.
Yeah.
It's a good chunk of work trying to rebuild a course, and we get enough water through some of those sections. We could create some different obstacles theoretically rather than the old ones. So.
But we also, this is the summer months still, August, September.
Yeah.
High mountain passes are still open, so
Yeah.
we could use those a little bit more.
For sure.
And then reconsider comes, winter, maybe for next year, we can
Yeah.
reconsider again.
So let us know in the comments below. What do you think? Should we restructure the course, rebuild it? Is that something you guys want to see again? Or should we just keep doing some of the mountain passes and trails that we've been doing, which is also a good option?
Yeah, let us know.
That's all for this video. We'll see you next time.